This why you should not bully a nerd boy. In the first part, we had seen how Kim was badly hurt by John. After that, he wakes up in the hospital. Kim immediately freaked out and demanded to go home. His parents rushed in, calmed him down, and Kim agreed to stay a few more days. While there, watching some nurses wheel a patient out, Kim's mom suddenly remembered her older son and started to panic. Just then, John walked into the hospital. John was feeling awful about what he'd done and asked Kim's mom, "Is Kim okay?" She told him yes, Kim hadn't been badly hurt, and John was visibly relieved. After a while, Kim was discharged and went home. His mom wanted to talk about everything, but Kim brushed her off, went straight to his room, and started hurting himself, just like in his nightmares, trying to choke himself. The next day, when Kim and Young got to school, they ran into John and his friends. John looked serious and said, "I'm sorry for what happened to you. It won't happen again." But Hongil was shocked and blurted out, "Seong told us to bring him in and you're apologizing. Think what he'll do to us now." The scene cuts to Seong and Sean, where Seong is brutally beating Sean and demanding, "Why didn't you bring that kid to me?" And that's where the story takes an even darker turn. Seong was furious. He flat out said, "Now I'll deal with that kid myself." The very next day, he walked into Kim's class and in a cold but dangerous tone said, "I need to talk to you. Come up to the roof with me right now. And if you don't, you'll find out what happens." Then he left. Kim and Young reluctantly went up to the roof, where Seong asked, "Why did you hit John?" Kim, without flinching, told him his side of the whole story. After hearing it all, Seong called John over and ordered Kim to apologize. Kim quickly said sorry to John. But then the atmosphere got dangerous when Seong commanded John to hit Kim with a stick. John refused, which sent Seong into a rage, and he started beating John instead. Seeing John like that broke Kim's heart, and he grabbed the stick. Furious, he asked Young, "If I hit him, how many more gangsters will show up?" Young replied, "2 more." Hearing that, Kim lunged at Seong with all his might. The fight got vicious. Seong tried to hit him from a distance with the stick, but Kim used his smarts to get close and knock him out. Seeing Seong fall, his friends rushed to help, but Young stepped in and stopped them. Afterward, Kim and Young washed up in the restroom, and Kim asked about Seong's other friends. Young calmly gave him their names. Meanwhile, John told his friends they needed to stay away from Kim and Young now. Seong, humiliated by his loss, swore revenge on Kim and went straight to his boss, Ji-hoon, the most dangerous gangster in the whole school. Seong told him everything, and Ji-hoon said, "Don't worry, I'll get your revenge for you." The next day, Kim limped to school because of the fight. Ji-hoon pretended to help him and offered a handshake of friendship. Just then, the teacher came in and was surprised to see Ji-hoon, who hardly ever showed up. The teacher told him to come to school regularly and left. Ji-hoon then asked Kim for money for food, and Kim gave him some money to help him out, then headed to his tutoring class. Even in class, his mind kept replaying the previous day's fight, and his teacher got angry, yelling at him to focus. As soon as tutoring ended, Kim walked out and found Ji-hoon waiting with his whole gang. Ji-hoon said, "I need to talk to you." But Kim knew this wasn't just a regular talk. It was an invitation to a fight. He straight up challenged Ji-hoon to a one-on-one. Kim's guts made Ji-hoon roar with laughter, but right then Kim's father arrived and called out to him. Kim had no choice but to leave. On the way, his father asked who those boys were, but Kim flatly denied knowing them. His father then said, "We have your grandpa's birthday party this weekend," and took him straight to a tailor to have a suit made for Kim. The next day at school, Kim told Young that Ji-hoon had come to see him. Young immediately warned him to stay away from Ji-hoon, saying he was a dangerous guy. But then they both saw Ji-hoon already waiting for them outside the classroom with his friend Choi. Ji-hoon took them into the classroom and started messing with them. He snatched Kim's headphones and poured a drink all over him. Kim's blood was boiling and he was ready to fight right away, but Young stopped him. A moment later, Ji-hoon and Choi left. The scene shifts to Kim and his family arriving at his grandpa's house. Kim was thrilled to see his grandpa, and everyone was having a great time. His grandpa asked about school, and Kim lied, "Yeah, everything's great." Then his grandpa offered him a drink. Kim refused, but his grandpa insisted and forced him to drink it. A little while later, Drunk Kim stumbled outside and suddenly saw his brother's face. Subscribe to see the next part.